Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem, performed tonight by the Lee Middle and High School Chorus.
Good evening and welcome to Lee, Massachusetts as we get ready to kick off the PCTV Berkshire County High School Game of the Week. Bob Heck here with you as we get ready for what's been called the South County Smackdown, what's been called the Route 7 Rumble. All I know is Lee takes it very seriously. They lost this game last year 14-13, and when I pulled up here, that was the score that was on the scoreboard as both teams warmed up. Last year's loss to Monument was Lee's first loss in 11 or 10 seasons, so they're looking to get back to their winning ways. Both these teams looking to get into the playoffs. Lee looking for a deeper push this year. Monument just seems to come so close and just not get there. But we're excited to get our season kicked off. It's going to be Monument to receive the kick. Lee deferred. Back to the receive. It's Griffin Tuponts and number 40, Cameron Bueno. Luke Gambaroni will be doing the kicking. As soon as you get that ball on the tee. If you've been watching the NFL the past few weeks, that's not how we do it on high school football. Not quite yet anyways. We still do kickoffs the regular way. And we're just about set to go. Luke Gambaroni to kick it away. Eventually. And a low kick taken by Bueno. Bueno gets to the 28 where he is taken down and driven back. They'll mark him at the 28-yard line.
Number 40, Cameron Bueno on the return.
Great night for football. Game time temperature 75 degrees here in Lee.
Wrapped up by number 21, Devin Schwab. Monument will take over first and 10.
So they'll start this drive from their own 28. Dom Kaludi at quarterback for Monument. Great arm in warm-ups. He was overthrowing everybody by a couple of yards on most of the passes. So we'll see if he can rein that in. But, boy, he can get it down the field quickly. Kiefner, there's an issue already with him, so he's going to come off. And Logan Stevens comes in real quick. They rush to the line of scrimmage. Boy, this is not the way you want to start your season. And the handoff goes outside to Sean Frank. Already a flag down. Pickup of about 4, but I have a feeling that's coming back. That has to be some sort of illegal formation. There's going to be holding. So we'll see where they mark it back. There's no dress rehearsals in football, so you got to come out ready to go, and sometimes it takes a little bit to get going, and they're going to bring it all the way back to the 17-yard line. So a loss of 11 on the penalty, and we'll try again. A lot more organized coming up to the line of scrimmage this time. Shotgun formation. Back to pass, throws over the middle. Complete to Kiefner. Still grinding his feet, and he comes up close to the original line of scrimmage. Not quite on schedule, but gets him in a more favorable position here on second down. Didn't get all of it back. So to bring up second down and 11. Two punts goes out wide. Everyone else tight to the formation. And a handoff. Not much there. Cameron Bueno on the carry. So they bring up third down and 11.
Brings up third and long.
I'd like to see
28 yards on. It's third down.
maybe send someone deep downfield and see if they can get past a defensive back, get open, and let Kaludi unload that arm a little bit. Shotgun formation. He is back to pass. In trouble, running, throws, on the run and incomplete.
Pass intended for number 87, Logan Pease, incomplete.
So it'll be a 3 and out for Monument on their first offensive drive of the season.
Back for the Wildcats, number 5, Zach Nkotra.
Zach Nkotra back to receive the punt. Yeah, this week 1, obviously some growing pains. That first play from scrimmage was a complete mess. Nobody knowing where to line up.
Number 12, Dominic Kaludi back.
So Kaludi's going to kick the ball away. And you just shake that off, head back to the sidelines, and here's a flag.
Flag on the play.
And it'll be a false start. And I think Monument will take that as the ball goes off the side of Kaludi's foot.
False start against the Spartans. Five-yard penalty.
So 2 penalties here on this first drive for Monument. 16 yards of penalty yardage already.
Back for Lee, number 5, Zach Nkotra. Number 21, Devin Schwab. It's fourth down.
And we'll try the punt again. There it goes. Better punt. He's going to field it cleanly and stay on his feet. They're going to say his knee went down when he fielded it, though, and that is exactly what happened. So they'll start from their own 40. So Nicotra fielded it cleanly but had a knee on the ground when he fielded it, so they'll start at their own 40. Probably a better result for Monument, as that first punt went off the side of Coluti's foot. They probably would have been at the 45 or 50. And we'll see what Amari Smith has. Good with his legs. Lee Wildcats would like to see an improvement in his arm this year. Handoff up the middle. Reaver on the carry. That's a pickup of 8. Down to the 48-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2. Ball is marked at the Lee 48-yard line.
So Lee, much better start on their first offensive possession. One wide receiver split out far side. Motion. And the handoff. First down and more. Taken down at the 41-yard line. Devin Schwab on the carry. Pickup of 11.
Ball is marked at the Spartans' 41-yard line.
And a solid first 2 plays from scrimmage for the Wildcats as they quickly come back up to the line of scrimmage. Same formation. Pitch out. On the run again. To 30, that'll be another first down for the Wildcats. Devin Schwab on the carry.
Good for another Wildcat first down.
Ripped off another 14.
Ball is marked at the Spartans' 27-yard line. First down.
Monument appears to have the size advantage up front, but that hasn't been an issue for Lee yet. Shotgun formation this time. Smith, he's going to throw, and that is nearly intercepted. Schwab didn't release off the line of scrimmage, and Bueno was the coverage guy, and that's where the receiver ended up. And if Bueno had realized what was happening a couple of seconds sooner, he would have picked that off and maybe gone the rest of the way. So everything shifted near side. Quad wide receivers to the near side. Smith is going to pass again. Looks like a screen. It is a screen, and we got a hold, it looks like, at the line of scrimmage. The pass was completed to Nicotra. And it's going to be holding, so that's going to push them back.
10-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
So that'll bring it back to the 37-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Reber this time.
33, Dawson Reber on the carry.
And that'll bring up third down.
Gain of 4 on the play. Brings up third and long. Ball is spotted.
Pickup of about 5.
2-yard line.
Picks up 2 first downs on 3 plays. Now they find themselves in third and long after the holding penalty. Shotgun formation. Handoff and fooled nobody. Boy, Bueno's had a great night on defense here on this first offensive possession. So that's going to knock him back, and it's going to be 4th down and long at the 35-yard line. So loss of 3. And Lee's going to try and pin him back as Gambaroni will do the punting. Uncovered receiver as Tupons pointed it out. Ball nearly blocked, but that is going to take a Lee hop. And Monument will start their drive from the 11-yard line. A lot of promise on that first drive for Lee. Picked up 2 quick first downs. I wonder why they went away from the run. So we'll see if Monument can improve on their first drive. Basically 3 and out, 2 penalties. Kaludi in shotgun. And it is, no, he's going to keep it himself. Kaludi spins and picks up maybe 5. They'll mark him at the 16. So Kaludi picks up 5 on his first run of the game. And that's the first positive play from scrimmage that Monument has had in this game. 5:16 to go here in the first quarter. On a beautiful night in Lee. Under center this time is Kaludi. Handoff, and Lee was wise to that.
Frank on the carry.
Frank maybe picked up a yard.
Stopped by number 59, Brendan Elber. It's 3rd down.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and 4. And Monument's going to take a timeout to think about it. Support for the Berkshire County High School football game of the week comes from Greylock Federal Credit Union. With many locations throughout the Berkshires, go to greylock.org to find out where your closest location is. Thanks for supporting high school sports. Also, Berkshire Community College. You can go to Berkshire Community College for free. Go to berkshirecc.edu to find out how and apply today. And from the Berkshire Community Action Council, coming up on November 1st, they'll have applications for you to get some heating assistance. So check out their website for more details. And again, that application process begins on November 1st. Feels like a long way to November 1st here on this almost summery evening here in Lee. More baseball weather than it is football weather. Sure is nice out broadcasting a football game in shorts and a t-shirt. Big 3rd down here for Monument here in the early goings. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to go nowhere. Dawson Reber on the tackle for a loss. Won't quite call it a sack because Kaludi was running at that point, but another 3 and out for the Spartans. So that is a loss of 5. And with 4:01 and counting to go here in the first quarter, 1 yard from scrimmage is what Monument has. Lee had a good drive the last time. Monument's defense was bailed out by a penalty. That ball is kicked away. It'll bounce out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. So Lee certainly winning the game of field position.
Spotted at the Spartan 40-yard line. Lee will take over first and 10.
Started the last drive from their own 40. They'll start from Monument's 40 this time. Runs of 8 yards, 9 yards, and 14 yards for a near interception and a penalty. And a great defensive play by Cameron Bueno ended their drive. Handoff up the middle, not much. Reber on the carry, picks up 2, bring up second down. Now you wonder in a situation like this, I mean, it's still early in the ball game, but is this no man's land? This is around where they were last time, but it was 4th and forever. Is this 4-down territory early? Or do you try and pin Monument back again? Smith under center. Handoff. Reber picks up a few more. See where they mark it. They mark it at the 33-yard line, so that'll be a pickup of 5. And that'll bring up 3rd down and a manageable 3. The 30-yard line is the line to gain for the Wildcats here on 3rd down. Smith under center again. 2 wide receivers near side. Another handoff up the middle and didn't get there. Picked up 2 more yards. So again, is this 4-down territory for Lee? It's sort of that no man's land.
Stop by number 54, Samuel St.
Do you play the field position game or do you try and pick up 1 yard? Obviously, this is a much different 4th down situation than the last time where it's 4th and 1 versus 4th and 15. And it looks like the offense is going to stay on the field for the Wildcats. Smith comes back into the huddle. Tight formation for the Wildcats. 8 and the 9 in the box for Monument, and that's going to be close. Oh, it's going to depend on the spot. It's right at the 30. One official has it a first down. The far side official has it just short. And the near side official was very adamant that he had enough. Just barely got it down to the 30-yard line. Third down of the game for the Wildcats. That one much more difficult than the previous ones. The Wildcat drive continues. 1st and 10. Minute to go here in the first quarter. Smith under center. He pitches it near side. And he's able to get to the edge and pick up 5. That play looked like it was going to be dead in the backfield. But Devin Schwab was able to get to the edge and turn it upfield and pick up 5.
By number 2, Griffin Tupon. And number 22, Sean Frank.
Monument looked like they had penetration, but Schwab was able to get outside.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So to bring up 2nd down and 5.
Ball is marked at the Monument 25-yard line.
So probably be the last play of the quarter. Pitch out. Schwab again. Still on his feet. Didn't quite get the edge like last time. Maybe a yard or two with the final play of the first quarter. So a big 3rd down coming up for Lee when we come back. No score at the end of the first quarter here on PCTV Sports. Another 3rd and 3 coming up for the Wildcats. No score. Wildcats have carried the play, though. Shotgun formation. Smith rolling. He throws. Overthrows the receiver, and that's going to be 4th down. Tried to hit Thomas Lucy, the tight end. Overthrew him.
Incomplete. Brings up 4th and short for the Wildcats.
So I'd imagine they would go for it again unless they have a good field goal kicker. Other games around the county, we're waiting for an update from Wacona as they host South Hadley. Last night it was Hoosick Valley. They look primed for another run this year. All over Taconic, 48-6. Pittsfield with a big victory last night as well. That offense looks like it's in. We get a flag. I think that might be delay a game.
Flag on the play.
And it is.
Delay a game against the Wildcats.
Again, just getting the season underway. Well, that's a tough penalty to take on what was 4th and 3. It now becomes 4th and 8. Monuments linebackers have certainly creeped up here on their second possession.
Timeout Lee.
And Lee is going to take a timeout to think about it. So both teams have taken a timeout. Support for the Berkshire County High School football game of the week comes from Greylock Federal Credit Union. Greylock Federal with locations throughout the Berkshires. Find them online at greylock.org. Berkshire Community College. Hey, you know you can go to Berkshire Community College for free? Go to berkshirecc.edu for more information and to apply. And Berkshire Community Action Council, BCAC, will be opening up applications on November 1st for their heating assistance program. Head to their website for more information on that. And again, that opens up on November 1st. And if you are approved for their heating assistance program, you'll get a discount on your electric bill too. All right, Smith under center, 4th and 8. Eight in the box. Smith rolls. Throws. It is caught. He's waiting for an official. So it's up to the 15-yard line.
Good for a Wildcat. First down.
Pick up a 13 on the play on 4th and 8. And Smith on the run finds his receiver.
Ball is spotted at the Monument 15-yard line. First and 10.
So first red zone opportunity for either team today. It's the Wildcats at the 15. 1st and 10. Smith hands off. Hole, and that was closed quickly. I didn't see who made the tackle. I believe it was,
Number 7, J.D. Reber on the carry.
I believe that was Samuel St. Peter that just came out of nowhere and shut that gap down.
Gain of 2 on the play brings up 2nd and 8.
So after that first drive, Monument's done a pretty good job with the run game. Lee's needed 2 4th down conversions to get this far down the field. 2nd and 8. Smith looks like he's going to take it himself, and he gets some room and takes it down to about the 9-yard line. Pickup of 4.
Third down, 3rd and 3.
So that'll bring up 3rd and about 4. Wildcats could pick up a first down and not get a touchdown.
9-yard line.
Lee's picked up 2 fourth down conversions on this drive, one after a delay of game penalty. Smith pitches out near side, has some room, first down, still on his feet, but he's grabbed at the 2-yard line. And that's Kaludi who saved the touchdown there by wrapping him up and bringing him down. It is a first down, and it'll be 1st and goal. At about the 1.5-yard line.
Ball is marked at the Spartan 1-yard line. 1st and goal.
Pickup of 8 on the play. Running back into the huddle. Maybe a little disorganization there. Monument really putting a lot of guys here on the line of scrimmage. Hand up the middle. Nothing there. Still pushing. Kaludi. Not in the end zone. Down to the 1 now. Boyno lost his helmet in the whole thing. But that was 11 on 11 right there. 11 Spartans pushing back against 11 Wildcats. Trying to get that ball into the end zone. Pick up about a half a yard. It'll be 2nd down.
Second and goal.
Two wide receivers this time. Handoff up the middle. Into the end zone. Touchdown.
Number 7. Number 33, Dawson Reaver on the Wildcat touchdown.
Dawson Reber on the touchdown.
Number 2, Luke Gambaroni on for the extra point. Zach Nicotra with the hold.
And the extra point is good.
Kick is good.
So Reber picks up his first touchdown of the season. And it is 7-0 Lee. "13 plays, 40 yards. Mostly on the ground. They picked up 13 in the air on that big 4th down. And we just lost our scoreboard. And we're back. Okay. Whew.
Number 2, Luke Gambaroni to kick off for the Wildcats.
All right, so it'll be
Back for the Spartans, number 2, Griffin Tupac. And number 7, James Green. And number 40, Cameron Boyno.
6:30. Six-minute and 55-minute drive. And the ball is kicked away. Another low one. And it is picked up at the 13-yard line by Tupons, who gets to the edge, tries to cut back, made a nice cutback move, but there were more Wildcats there to greet him. Brought out to about the 33-yard line. Look at him, the 35.
Spartans will take over first and 10 on their own 35-yard line. First down.
So 1 yard from scrimmage so far for Monument Mountain. The defense has, in a sense, done its part. Certainly took a long time to score, and again, needing the 2 fourth-down conversions to get in the end zone. Certainly looked in the first drive that Lee was going to run all over the Monument's defense all night, and that hasn't been the case here. Here's a handoff up. I thought it was up the middle, but it was down the sideline. Pickup of about 5 on the play.
Stop by number 5, Zach Nakotra.
Coach on the tackle.
And number 39, Blake Hoff, brings up 2nd and 6.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 from the 40-yard line.
Spartan 40-yard line.
That's misdirection there that misdirected me there for a moment. Kaludi in shotgun, takes the snap, screen. They tried to set up or tried to get the receiver in space, and that just didn't work.
Pass complete to number 1, Isaiah
Kiefner was in space, just couldn't move around and get away from the defense. Good gang tackling by the Wildcats, and that's going up 3rd down. Lost 2 on the play.
2 on the play. It's 3rd down.
The exception of a couple of plays, this clock's been moving the whole time. So 3rd and 8. Monument tightens up the offense, and a flag. That's going to be delay a game. Oof.
Delay a game against the Spartans. 5-yard penalty.
So that is the 3rd penalty for 21 yards on Monument. And a 3rd and long just became a 3rd and longer. It'll be 3rd and 13. Snap, Kaludi hangs on to it and loses more yardage.
Stopped by number 21, Devin Schwab.
Loss of 3 on the play. So Monument forced to punt again, another 3 and out. They picked up 5 yards on the first play of scrimmage and then lost 5 yards on the next 2, so they're still at 1 yard from scrimmage. And the defense is going to have to make a stop. And the offense is going to have to figure something out at the half. High punt. It hits, took a great Wildcat bounce. Rolls out of bounds at about the 25-yard line.
Punt goes out of bounds at the lead 25-yard line. Wildcats
couldn't ask for anything more from that if you're a Monument fan. That'll go down as a 45-yard punt for Kaludi.
Our concession stand is open. Serving
At the end of the first quarter in Dalton, it is 8-0 Wacona. West Dews with a 74-yard touchdown reception.
Open on the north end. All your Wildcat football gear.
So it'll be Smith under center. No reason to change things up now for the Wildcats. But they're going to send Smith. Oh, he got hit as he threw. They'll call it an incomplete pass.
This pass incomplete.
You could see that developing from up here.
21, Devin Schwab. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10. And it'll be Smith and shotgun this time. 3 wide receivers near side. Smith throws again. It's a screen. Across the 30 to the 35. Across the 40. Did he step out of bounds at the 35? Little extracurriculars.
This pass complete to number 8, Thomas Lucy.
So Thomas Lucy on the reception.
Knocked out of bounds on the play. Good for a
Pick up a
Wildcat
15.
touchdown. The lead 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
Wildcats back up to the line of scrimmage. Smith under center, pitch out to Schwab. Schwab cuts back inside, has some room, and taken down after another big pickup.
Stopped by number 7, James Green. Good for another Wildcat 1st down. Woo!
Pickup of 11, and another Lee 1st down. 6 first downs for Lee versus 0 for Monument.
1st and 10.
Gambaroni split out near side. Looks to be some confusion. And Lee is going to take a timeout. Again, no dress rehearsals.
Timeout Lee.
So Lee will take their 2nd timeout. 3:04 to go here in the first half. 7-0 Lee. And they are driving again. We'll be back here on PCTV Sports.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
Lee's controlled the play throughout the first half, but only have a 7-0 lead. Some more miscommunication here from Lee after the timeout. Looks like it's been settled now. Handoff or pitch out near side. Clutie takes him down after a gain of 7.
Loss to number 33, Dawson Reber.
Reber comes up limping though.
Gain of 5 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 5. Ball spotted.
So they'll mark it down at the 43-yard line. Pick up a 6. Reber favoring that right leg. Smith comes back into the huddle. Quickly up to the line of scrimmage. And a handoff. There's some room. Taken down after it gets up to the 30, the 26-yard line. Devin Schwab on the carry.
Stopped by number 7, James Green. Good for a Wildcat 1st down.
17 on the carry. Shotgun formation. It looks like they're trying to go no huddle, and that's where the confusion is. Smith's going to take it himself. He's across the 20 to the 15, where he's taken down at the 13-yard line.
Wrapped up by a host of Spartans, good for a Wildcat first down.
They'll mark it at the 14-yard line. Pick up a 12. And a timeout on the field. 7-0 lead. They're driving just as they get into the red zone. 1:13 to go here in the first half here on PCTV Sports.
First and 10, Wildcats.
Wildcats first and 10.
15-yard line. First down.
They have one timeout left. Oh, and another mess on offense. Let's see. They're able to figure it out. Here's a screen, and nothing doing. Flared it out to Gambaroni. Maybe a loss of a half a yard. We'll call it loss of a yard. It has not looked pretty these last few plays, but they've been able to get yardage. Pitch near side and taken down.
Hand off to number 7, J.D. Reber.
J.D. Reber on the carry. Moving quickly now, only 20 seconds. Ooh, that didn't look good. Throws to the end zone. Did he keep his feet in? He did not. He did not. Oh, Gambaroni. Tough from this angle to see what happened there, but the official on the near side said he was out of bounds. Now you got 7 seconds left. And you got fourth down. What a victory this would be for Monument if they keep him out of the end zone. And they keep it 7-0 here at the half. This is a game that has been absolutely dominated by Lee. Monument still, they're going to kick a field goal. Love a good old field goal here in high school football. The kick is good. So it'll be a 30-yard field goal to end the half.
Flag on the play.
Oh, we got a flag on the play. The officials are discussing with the league coaching staff, so I would have to assume this is going to be on Monument. Roughing the kicker is the call. So the field goal's good.
Personal foul against the Spartans, roughing the kicker.
So a 10-play drive. Took 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Goes 70. They started from their own 25. And settle for a 30-yard field goal. He did that old school, too. Didn't use the kicking block. I never liked the kicking block. So the 15-yard penalty is going to be assessed on the kickoff here, so they'll kick from the 45-yard line. I'd imagine that this is just going to be kneel down city for Monument and get into the locker room and try and figure out the offense. Got to be a little bit of a moral victory, though, to hold them to 3 on that and really walk out of a first half where they were just dominated by Lee, down 10-0. On the ground, I believe it's Kaludi that picks it up. Down at the 30-yard line, and that is how the first half is going to end. All Wildcats, but they only manage a 10-point lead. It's 10-0 Lee. We'll be back with the second half coming up here on PCTV Sports. Getting ready for the third quarter here in Lee, the South County Smackdown. Lee's going to get the ball here to start the third quarter. Monument really fortunate to trail by only 10. That first half was completely dominated by Lee on both sides of the ball. Lee with 8 first downs. Monument with 0. Monument 1 yard of offense in the first half. Starts with getting a stop here and then figuring out the offense. Dawson Reber here on the near sideline, stretching, doing some sprints, so at the very least it appears he's okay. And we have no scoreboard again, which is our delay. It's about the only thing that's gone wrong for Lee is scoreboard going out a couple of times. Last we've heard from Wacona, it was 8-0 as Wacona hosts South Hadley. Hoosick Valley, a 48-6 victory over Taconic last night. And those will be the two teams featured in next week's Berkshire County High School football game of the week as the Warriors host Hoosick. The kick is away. Gambaroni takes it and gets knocked out at the 27-yard line. We got a fight going on down the other end of the field. Everything appears to be okay. Wasn't really a fight per se, as it was an aggressive block. No flags on the play, so it'll be Monument football, Lee football at their own 27-yard line.
Ball is spotted at the Lee 26-yard line.
Shotgun formation for Smith. 3 wide receivers to the far side. Are they going to air it out here? They do. They set up that screenplay again. And it'll be an incomplete pass. Wide receiver not able to hang on to it, Thomas Lucy. They've tried that screenplay a few times. We had that play. It got called back for a hold. Now a much tighter formation for the Wildcats. Still seems to be confusion. Now it's pitched out near far side. Tackle, gain of a couple. J.D. Reber on the carry. I think up to the 31-yard line, so that'll make it 3rd and 6. Now, Lee, you want to keep the pressure on. You want to pick up the first down here. I'm certain this isn't going to be 4-down territory. Looks like they're setting up for that screenplay again on the far side. And it is a screen of the running back this time. He gets through close to a first down. It's going to depend on the spot. And it is a first down.
Good for a Wildcat, first down.
So they set up that screen again with the 3 wide receivers on the far side, but went to the running back this time and had the receivers block. Pickup of 7, good enough for a first down, and Wildcats up to the line of scrimmage again. Smith under center this time. Smith rolling, throwing. It's complete to Devin Schwab. It'll be another first down for the Wildcats across midfield to the Monument 49.
Good for another Wildcat first down.
Well, we figured it'd be Monument coming out throwing here in the second half, but Lee, 3 of the first 4 plays have been through the air. First and 10 from the Monument 49. Smith under center. Reber in motion. Hand off to Schwab. Schwab across the 45 up to the 42. Another big chunk play.
Number 21, Devin Schwab. Stop by number 40, Cameron Bueno.
For the Wildcats.
Gain of 7 on the
Pick up a 7. That'll bring up second down and 3.
42-yard line.
Well, the way your offense has gone so far, if you're Monument, you'd need a stop here. As the temperature's cooled off, I wish I'd grabbed my jacket at the half. But we'll suffer through. Only Reber in the backfield. Now it's an empty backfield. Smith throws over the middle, got hit as he threw, and overthrows his wide receiver, Thomas Lucy.
Thomas Lucy incomplete. Brings up 3rd and short.
It was James Green on the blitz. So 3rd and 3. Smith comes back into the huddle. Certainly looking a lot better on offense here to start the second half. It was a real mess at the end of the first half. A lot of confusion for the Lee offense. They still managed to get downfield. Now we got a coverage issue. Smith. They're going to call that incomplete. Smith is down, slow to get up. And how do they rule it? Well, you can't. Okay. Was able to get it away, so it makes it a manageable. The chain gang was starting to move the 4 back, and I was wondering if they
4th and 3 for the Wildcats.
called him for grounding. He just basically spiked it under pressure. And we're going to see the punt team for the Wildcats.
Number 2, Luke Gambaroni back to punt for the Wildcats.
Gambaroni back to punt,
Number 2, Griffin Tupon.
and Tupon's back to receive. Low snap. He's able to get it away. Tupon's a chance to field. He fields it to the 15 and immediately gets taken down.
23, Dave Ranconi.
So Monument will start from their own 16.
Take over first and 10.
Not their worst starting field position of the night. Back in the first quarter, they started from their own 11.
Monument 15-yard line.
Still looking for their first down of the night. Again, fortunate to be down by only 10. See if they can cash in. Shotgun formation. Handoff up the middle and a flag. Across the 20 to the 22, but I think that's coming back.
Handoff to number 21, Keegan Darby.
Some discussion. That's an illegal shift. So that'll be a 5-yarder.
Illegal shift.
Fourth penalty on Monument.
5-yard penalty.
For 26 yards. So again, shotgun formation. Handoff. That's Bueno, not much. 3 maybe.
Number 40, Cameron Bueno with the carry, wrapped up by a host of Wildcats.
They'll give him the 13, so pick up a 2, and it'll be second down and long. Monument desperately needs to get something going on offense. The snap. Handoff up the middle, not much, but a flag comes in from the back. Came from the defensive side.
Flag on the play.
Number 59, Brandon Albert, holds up his hands. Oh, it's going to be holding against Monument. That'll be half the distance. No, it won't. It's going to be declined.
Holding on the play, penalty is declined.
No gain on the play.
I was just getting Chloe's stuff. She was at a friend's house.
So 3rd and 13. Monument desperately needs something on offense. Back to pass thrown downfield. On target, just in coverage to Tupons, and Tupons is down.
Luke Gambaroni on the coverage.
Helmet off.
It's 4th down.
So that's going to go 4th down. He is in obvious pain there on the sideline. Good coverage by the defensive back. And it appears to be his left leg.
Number 5, Zach Nicola back to lead.
So let's see what Monument decides to do here. They're running out of possessions to get back into it. Now Monument drops to their knees. Both teams do. So I wonder if we're going to be delayed until Tuponce is able to be moved off the field. Support for PCTV's Berkshire County High School Football Game of the Week comes from Greylock Federal Credit Union. Greylock with multiple locations throughout the Berkshires. Find them online at greylock.org. BCC, did you know you can go to Berkshire Community College for free? Go to berkshirecc.edu for more information and to apply today. And Berkshire Community Action Council, November 1st, heating applications open up. If you need heating assistance, go to their website for more information. And Tuponce is apparently going to be okay. Halftime, Wacona with a 14-6 lead over South Hadley. West Dews, both the touchdowns for Wacona. Punt is taken by Nicotra. He's at the 35, down to the 28-yard line. And great field position for Lee.
Stop by number 7, James Green. And number 53, Jordan News, brings up 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
So they'll start from the Monument 27.
27-yard line.
Lee up to the wide line of scrimmage. See if they continue to throw here. Run up the middle, pickup of about 3. Reber on the carry, his first carry since he was injured earlier.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 8.
Spotted at the Monument, 24-yard line.
Putnam and Amherst, they were supposed to play at 7 o'clock tonight. That game's been moved to tomorrow at 2. No spectators in attendance. Reber bounces off a couple of hits, gets across the 15-yard line for another first down.
Good for a Wildcat, first down.
So back inside the red zone for the Wildcats. They're 2 for 2, 1 touchdown, 1 field goal.
Ball is spotted at the Monument 15-yard line. 1st and 10.
And Lee's just played this game perfectly. Field position and capitalizing on the field position with points. Defensively, they've held Monument to 3 yards on offense. Smith back to pass. He's going to throw to the corner of the end zone. A little too strong for Zach Nicotra. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Smith back into the huddle. 4:39 to go here in the third quarter. 10-0 Lee. Game they've pretty much dominated on both sides of the ball thus far. Smith in shotgun. Looking for motion. Finally gets it. Smith going to take it himself and take it down A little bit of a mess pre-snap.
Number 1, Amari Smith on the QB keep.
And that'll bring up third down. And again, you figure this is, or do they kick the field goal again?
Brings up third down.
Reber scored a touchdown on a drive that spanned from the end of the first quarter to the second quarter, a 14 or 13 play drive. Smith looks, throws. It is just over the head of Reber, who may have walked into the end zone if he caught it. And Smith knows it.
Incomplete. Brings up fourth
So they bring down 4th and 8. Let's see. They're setting up for the field goal again. This will be another 30-yard field goal.
Number 2, Luke Gambaroni on for the field goal. Nick Nicotra on the hold.
Ball is down, kick is up, and that is, I don't know if it got blocked or got a little bit of a divot there, but it's no good. And again, Monument still in this game. But again, not great field position. They will start from their own 13. They actually move it to the 20. So they do have that NFL rule where it's moved to the spot as opposed to, or the spot of the kick as opposed to, and there's a big run there. Still on his feet, across the 35 to the 37. First down of the night for Monument Mountain. Big run by Sean Frank. 17-yard pickup, and that's just what Monument needed. Forgive me for not knowing the field goal rules. We don't have to deal with them very often here at this level. Another handoff, not much there. Oh, they picked him up.
Handoff to number 22, Sean Frank.
Well, it looks like we have another injury. That's J.D. Reber. We'll see where they give him forward progress to.
Stop by number 59, Brendan Albert. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And we get a timeout on the fields from Lee. 2:41 to go here in the third quarter. 10-0 Lee. Monument with the football here on PCTV Sports. 2nd down and 10 for Monument. Fresh off their first down of the evening. Handoff up the middle. Much more room this time. Across the 43 to the 44.
Number 22, Sean Frank on the carry.
Sean Frank on the carry, having a nice drive. So they'll give him the 43.
It's 3rd down.
So it'll be 3rd and 4. And you have to imagine this is 4-down territory. Monument spending a lot of time in the huddle. Hard count there, didn't get him to go. Back to pass. Oh, he dropped the football.
Pass intended for number 40, Cameron Bueno.
Cameron Bueno, who's had a great game defensively, just took his eye off the ball and started looking upfield. That would have been a first down. Well-designed play to get him open. Frank coming back into the huddle. Everyone's coming back into the huddle. Minute 39 to go here in the third. I would have to imagine they're going to go for it here. Now some more confusion. He doesn't understand the... They may need to call a timeout. I don't know how much they have on this play clock here. Handoff up the middle. It's going to be close. I don't think he made it, though. But a yard short. It's going to be first down for the Wildcats.
Number 22, Sean Frank on the carry.
Frank on the carry. Gets to the 46, which is a yard short.
Wildcats will take over on down.
Monument with their best drive of the night. But come up empty, turning it over on downs, and they'll rely on that defense to make one more stop to try and keep them in this game. They're setting up for that screen to the far side this time. Let's see. Looked for it. Then looked away from it. He had the guy open. Now he's going to keep it himself. He didn't like what he saw downfield. Now throws it downfield, and it's complete. Across the 30, 25, 23-yard line. Thomas Lucy. And we have an injury on the field. Now, I don't know if that was the design of the play or not. They've been running that every time they set up the trips. It's that screen play. Lucy came back, jumped up a couple of times with his hands looking for the football. Smith went on the run, and Lucy went downfield. Very clever if that was the play design. Two wide receivers near side. There's a handoff and nothing doing.
Handoff to number 33, Dawson Reber. Stopped by number 54, Samuel.
Reber for a loss of 2.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
So it'll be 2nd and 12. And Lee is just going to let time expire here in the third quarter. Lee defensively has been dominant offensively. They've done just enough to get it done. They'll look to keep that going in the fourth quarter. They lead 10-0 here on PCTV Sports. We're back here in Lee. Lee with the 10-0 lead over Monument. If you've never been down here, what a cool setup. They got the hill. We're up on top of the hill amongst the fans, that some sitting in the back of pickup trucks, some with lawn chairs. Very cool setup. Smith takes the handoff, or takes the snap and hands it off. Still on his feet. Down to the 16-yard line. Devin Schwab on the carry. Lee with a chance to put this one away. But they'll need to convert here. It's 3rd and 2. Lee's used a timeout here in the second half. Monument has all of theirs still. As Lee taking their sweet time, getting the play call in and coming up to the line of scrimmage. Tight formation with one receiver split out. Smith going to keep it himself. He's got the edge. He's got the first down. He's got the touchdown. Omari Smith. A 16-yard touchdown run, and the Wildcats are up 16-0. Two defenders were out there to meet him, but Smith, just too much speed, gets to the edge and gets across the goal line. And a flag. And they're going to call neutral zone infraction against Monument, so that'll move it up a yard. And this is where the math changes. And then Lee says, nope, we'll just make it a 19-yarder. Ball is down, kick is up, and that is good.
Kick is good.
And a bunch of little kids will chase that ball down the hill as it is 17-0. So 17-0 here. Take a look at some other stuff going on. So it'll be Gambaroni to kick off. Monument trying to get something going on offense just as a moral victory at this point. That is going to get out of bounds. So Monument will have good field position, their best field position of the night. They're the illegal formation against Lee. So they'll start from their own 35. "46-yard drive, 4 plays. Capped off by the 16-yard touchdown run. Is that thrown over the middle? Logan Pease couldn't hang on to that pass. So to bring up second down.
Number 10, Will Merrill, brings up second down.
Monument breaks the huddle. Shotgun formation. Kaludi throws, has a man, just over his head by about 3 yards. Again, he has that cannon, gets it out of his good quick release. The ball looks great coming out of his hand. He just overthrows by a couple of yards. So we'll see what Monument has here on third down. Clutie. Under pressure quickly. It's caught. Across the 40, 30. Taken down at the 25-yard line. Cameron Bueno on the reception. Biggest play of the night for Monument. "40 yards, pitch and catch to Bueno. Second first down of the night for Monument. A lot of time coming off the clock here as they're in the huddle. They're going to allow that, huh? It's a halfback pass. Thrown to the end zone. It is caught. No, it's not caught. Oh, I thought he had it. Griffin Tupons, who was injured earlier in the game, gets up slow. Oh, that's a tough call right there. They let the false start go where Sean Franco eventually threw the ball, sort of hopped around on one foot, then made it look like, no, I'm just in motion. So that'll bring up second down. Oh, that would have been a big one right there. Clutie throws, nearly intercepted. Gambaroni on the coverage.
Pass intended for number 7, 87, Logan Keith, incomplete.
So that'll bring up third down. Clutie into the huddle. Thrown over the middle, incomplete. Intended for Kiefner, who never turned his head.
Incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
So now it's fourth down. Kiefner went straight down the field. I think he was expecting that ball a little later in his route. But Clutie was under pressure, had to get rid of it. Fourth down. Clutie back to pass. throws. Too strong for Kiefner, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Pass deflected by number 21, Devin Schwab. Lee will take over 1st and 10.
So Lee will start from their own 25. I'd be shocked to see the football go up in the air on this drive. Smith takes it himself, goes up the middle, picks up a yard. We second down and another minute or so taken off the clock. Smith, handoff. Pickup of a few more. I believe that was Schwab on the play.
Stop by number 75, Robert Scher. Brings up 3rd down.
Pick up a 3. So to bring up 3rd down and 6. If you're Lee, you've loved everything you've seen tonight defensively, offensively. Little slow. Reber taken down. Oh, wow.
Number 33, Dawson Reber on the carry.
So he did the double bump. They let it go because there was only 2 pumps. I don't know if you got that on. A Monument Mountain defender threw a receiver down. And obviously it's been a frustrating game. The Lee receiver gets up, points to the scoreboard, does the double pump. That is blocked. And into the end zone, touchdown. Sean Frank blocks, scoops, and scores. And maybe Monument's not dead yet.
Touchdown, Monument.
Monument going to go for 2. Clooney keeps it himself, gets brought down by the leg. Gambaroni makes a nice solo tackle in the open field, gets him by the leg and brings him down. So it'll be 17-6. So Monument saying still all three of their timeouts here in the second half, but I think you got to go onside kick and keep the momentum going. It looks like Lee's anticipating it with 6 on the front line. And a lot of small bodies, a lot of wide receivers out there. And Kaludi kicks it away. Picked up at the 10 by Schwab. He's across the 30. He's got room to the 40. One man to beat. Kaludi's able to drag him down at the 49. But we get a flag back at the 24-yard line. And that traditionally goes against the receiving team, the old block in the back. That's what it is 95% of the time. So great return from Devin Schwab's going to come off the board. Now it's going to go against Monument. That was at 5% of the time. So that's a big 15-yarder. Monument with a little bit of a pulse after the punt block and touchdown. First and 10. Shotgun formation. Smith rolls backwards. He's going to keep it himself. He's across the 30 down to the 25 where he goes out of bounds. Just short of the first down. It'll be a yard short. So they'll mark him out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Smith looks to be favoring his left leg. Definitely limping as he comes up to the line of scrimmage. One wide receiver out to the far side. Smith, pitch out near side to Reber. Reber gets stacked at the 19, but it'll be good enough for a first down.
Good for a Wildcat first down.
And time continues to come off the clock. Smith still gingerly coming up to the line of scrimmage. Reber in motion. Hand off to the other Reber. Taken down at the 15.
Hand off to number 7, J.D. Reber. Stopped by number 40, Cameron Bueno.
J.D. Reber and Dawson Reber both spent time on the sidelines with injuries. I don't know for sure. I would assume they're brothers, and I would hope the family has some extra ice packs hanging around because they've left it all on the field tonight. Second down and 6. 4:33 and counting to go. And pickup of a couple. Devin Schwab on the carry that time. think he's going to be inside the 15 to about the 13. They'll need the 9 for a first down. So it'll be 3rd and 4. Under 4 to go. Smith. Reber in motion. Smith handoff. Throws. Caught at the goal line. Reber doesn't get in.
Smith's pass complete to number 33, Dawson Reber.
Down to the 1 yard line. And they'll be perfectly content with running some more time off this clock before punching into the end zone. Reber still looking ginger as he goes in motion. Battle at the goal line, and it is. So Smith kept it himself. I don't see any. They're going to be short. Again, they'd like the touchdown, but they'll switch. They'll take another minute off the clock as well. Reber coming off the field. That leg bothering him again. Great effort from him tonight. Injured in the first half. It didn't look good at all, but he fought to get out here in the second half, make some big plays. He should enjoy the last 2 minutes of this game off. Smith. And we've got a flag. Or a timeout. We have a timeout. So Lee takes a timeout with 1:58 to go. 17-6 Wildcats with the lead. We'll be back here on PCTV Sports. All right, 2nd and goal from the half-yard line. Handoff, push forward, touchdown. Now they brought Dawson Reber back into the game. He scores the 2nd touchdown of the night.
Dawson Reber with a touchdown.
So Reber with a touchdown, a pair of 1-yard touchdown runs. And it is 23-6 with 1:51 to go. Ball is down, kick is up, and I believe that hit the upright and went through.
Gambaroni's quick kick is good.
So it'll be 24-6. But for Luke Gambaroni, 3 for 3 on extra points. And 1 for 2 on 30-yard field goal attempts. So a great opening night here in Lee for the Wildcats. Monument will have to go back to the drawing board and get this offense going. The Monument defense kept the Spartans in this game much longer than they probably deserved to be.
Back for the Spartans, number 1, Isaiah Kiefner.
A little squib kick there. Somebody's going to field it.
Covered
Finally, James Green grabs it. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Monument 23-yard line. Minute 50 to go. We'll see if they're going to work on a couple of things or they're just going to get out of here. I think there were players short in the huddle. That player now comes into the huddle. Shotgun formation. Handoff. And Sean Frank on the carry, picks up a few.
Number 22, Sean Frank on the carry.
So bring up 2nd down. And about 7. So again, our game of the week next week, Hoosick Valley with a 48-6 victory over Taconic last night. They'll be traveling to Dalton to take on the Wacona Warriors, who at last check had a 14-6 lead. Where do we got a timeout? We do got a timeout for Monument. 57 seconds to go, lead with the 24-6 lead here on PCTV Sports. Monument up to the line of scrimmage. Jeff's there's 2 songs that make me want to throw my phone at people, and it's that Applebee's song and Fast Car by Fumble. And Lee has it. Anthony Crea, the senior, on the fumble recovery. Just another feather in the cap of the Lee defense. So I think we'll see victory formation from the Wildcats as they will move to 1-0. 0-1 from Monument. And here is victory formation. I think they're going to have to do it one more time. And that is it. The Lee Wildcats, dominant on defense and good enough on offense. They move to 1-0. Monument falls to 0-1. Next week, Hoosick Valley takes on Wacona. Wacona out to a 20-6 lead in their game in against South Hadley. So that should be a good one next week, next Friday night, 7 o'clock here on all the same outlets you're watching this ball game. Final score, Lee 24, Monument 6. For Jeff Facilio on camera, I'm Bob Heck. Have a great night, everybody.